Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Altcoin Buzz Trading. Today, we're going to talk about the markets. We're going to talk about Bitcoin, Pancakeswap, Aptos, Kucoin's native token, KCS, and Kaspa as well. Let's get right to it. BTC not doing what we wanted it to do yesterday. Holding up above our 35,185 would have been better, but we didn't do that. We actually came back down and undercut our sloping trend line. Not the end of the world. Didn't do it in too bad of a way, but we do need to hold up. Our horizontals definitely need to hold at this point. And right now, all you can hope for is stability out of Bitcoin. And hopefully we don't go a tremendous amount lower. Like I said, this horizontal here has to hold at the 33,374. If that doesn't hold, then we run a danger of rolling over. Maybe a little bit later could turn into some kind of a Wyckoff distribution. Wyckoff got famous, well, literally 100 years ago, but most recently with some Bitcoin stuff. So, let's see what happens with this. But overall, things are still good. We're not running for the hills yet. There's only been one breakdown that I've seen, but things are generally not as strong as they were yesterday, unfortunately. And so if you know anything about a Wyckoff distribution, maybe we'll talk more about this next week, depending what the weekend looks like. Wyckoff distribution looks kind of like this. You go down, then up, make new highs, come back into the basing structure, then go up, make another higher, lower high here, then you fail here. And sometimes you undercut, then you bounce it with a lower high, then you fail completely. So we don't want that to happen. So that's why stability up here, I think, is key. If we can stay above this middle range, which is my cursor is here, is around the 34,000 level, then I think we'll be good. But if we start to undercut that, that's your first chink in the armor that things quite aren't what we want them to be. All right, let's take a look at Pancakeswap. This thing's pulled back a little bit. This thing actually took a dive right after my recording yesterday, and has had a clear topping candle on it. So this is in a little more danger. I still do like this chart on the daily time frame, especially from a volume perspective. Lots to like about this chart. If you've got it, cool. If you took some profits sometime yesterday, that's fine too. But let's give this an opportunity to do something nice and then come back. Next up is Aptos. Aptos got stopped out. There you go. KCS. This thing never really got going yet, but I did want to bring it up again. It's still doing fine. We got the 4748, and hopefully, if we stay stable, this will start to go. And then along with that, Kaspa, which I've mentioned at least one other time here on the channel, is still looking very good. Kaspa, lower market cap token, level 1, layer 1 token, and those can do extremely well. Volume signature is very nice and friendly, just low and slow volume decline. If you see here, we really haven't been above average, but once in the past week or two, and just holding near highs. That's very good price action. I don't have a target for this yet, but the alert would be the 0527. And this you can get on Mexi. You can't get this on Binance. You have to do it on one of the smaller exchanges, so keep that in mind as well. One other coin I do want to talk about, actually, Solana. Let me add this here. So when we talk about markets, we talk about leadership. A lot of people don't, but I do, and I haven't talked about it a lot. And Solana is our market leader. The reason I haven't actually discussed this is because it's moved counter-cycle to when I've recorded these shows. So it would either be too much of in a consolidation for me to consider showing you, or it's already been running. But Solana is our market leader. So Solana had a stalling candle over here and now is consolidating, but keep this on your radar. If Solana fails completely, the whole market will fail. That's how the leadership works. So I know I've talked about this once before, but keep this one on your radar 100%. It moved the best coming out. Its volume was aggressive. Its moves were excellent. And that's what a leader is, all of those things. If your coin doesn't move first, it's not a leader. If your coin doesn't move fast first, it's not a leader. If your coin doesn't move in high volume fast and first, it's not a leader. Okay? The leaders require very specific requirements. I just gave them to you. And they also should be a larger market cap coin. They don't have to be number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They could be number 15. But or even in some cases, a smaller token, even smaller than that. Like I've seen some in the hundreds be leaders. Ones like Aave really early on, right? Ones that were just on the blast up to actual leadership. So anyway, that's all I got for you guys. We did take a market turn yesterday, going into a weekend. Hopefully things will slow down and we'll get to kind of see what coins want to stay up and what coins don't. All right, guys, have a great day. I'll see you on Monday on Altcoin Buzz Trading.